YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy ConcisetheBarber, and in this video I have an interesting comparison. I really feel like we need to know with these two clippers, which one would you pick up? This is a healthy comparison between the Stylecraft Rebel clipper and the Stylecraft Saber 2 clipper. So let's get into this video and let's see which one really beats the other.
CTB, you know who it is.
I really wanted to do this video because the Saber 2s, these ones just recently came out. I did my concise review on them, had some great things to say about them. However, they do have a clipper that has been standing true, which is the Rebel clipper. So I want to do this healthy comparison between the two and really see which one do you guys think is better for you, better just overall and all of that. And I will tell you guys which one that I pick at the end. First thing I'm going to talk about is the price. There is a significant difference between the prices of these on their website, Stylecraft's website. This is $189.95, and also the Saber 2s is $299.95. So clearly it's $100 and some change of a difference. So the Rebel easily will win that comparison when it comes to pricing because it's a lot cheaper. I mean, just to be honest, it really is. That's what it is when it comes to the price. So now when it comes to the power, they both have 7,200 RPMs. Definitely a tie right there. Not a surprise. I really feel like Stylecraft always stay between 7,200 RPMs and just up, honestly. So both of these are actually at their base of RPMs when it comes to their clippers. Most of them always use the brushless motors. This is supposed to be a high torque one, a little bit different from this one, I believe. It could be the same exact, actually, but when you have them in hand, you can definitely feel the difference a little bit. So there is a difference in the motor, y'all. There is a difference. I said it might be a difference. I'm not sure. I'm very sure now that there is a difference. The Saber 2.0 has a brushless motor, rotary motor, and the Stylecraft Rebel has a super torque rotary motor. It's not brushless, it's just a regular rotary motor, and the Saber 2 has a brushless motor. So there is a difference in that aspect. I would definitely give that to the Saber 2 because it's not brush motor. Still rotary, still good, but it's just not brushless. So there is a difference. Yeah. Back to the video. But anyway, when it comes to the RPMs, it is 7,200 RPMs. Now, battery life. This is where things kind of get interesting. Battery life, the Rebel is at 3 hours of runtime with only an hour of a charge time. That's not bad. That's really, really good. And the Saber 2s has 2.5 hours of a runtime with 2 hours of a charge time. That's a lot less than this. You know what I mean? Like, kind of surprised about that. I definitely thought it would be more comparable to the Rebel, but the Rebel definitely wins that one as well. So if y'all wanted to know that information, there it is. This is when stuff gets a little bit more interesting and tricky. We're going to talk about the packaging with both of these clippers, what comes in them. So when it comes to the Stylecraft clipper, I will have to say that when they came out the Stylecraft Rebel clipper, they came out with a blade called the Vapor blade. At the time when it really came out, it was called a Fusion blade, but they switched up the name, and that's a Vapor blade, which a lot of people will say some very interesting things about that blade. I'll talk about that in a later section. But just packaging, it comes with a Vapor blade. It comes with 3 interchangeable lids, like the whole front body of it. It comes with 8 guards, and this also has a charging dock and USB. It also has a stretch bracket in that. So that's the packaging. So when it comes to the packaging for this, a little bit different. It has just the top area is the interchangeable part. It does not have the whole body of interchangeable. 3 top interchangeable lids. Comes with a charging dock. Comes with 4 tight guards, and it comes with a charging stand. This one comes with 8 guards. This one comes with 4. They are a little bit different guards, but it really is depending on what you really need. Some of us only need a few of them, and you probably pick the tight guards over the 1 through 6, or 0 through 6, whatever like that. So 8 guards, 4 guards. And this also comes with the Echo blade. I will talk about the blades after we talk about the design. So when it comes to the design, the Rebel, it is like your basic standard clipper body shape or clipper body design. It feels just like how you've seen like a Magic Clip has. I mean, it looks and kind of feels almost like a Magic Clip in a sense. It does have this, it's all plastic, and it has a hanging hook that you cannot remove. It does have the grooves in the back. I do like that. Kind of looks like a Magic Clip on and off button like that as well. LED lid. and just a regular plain logo. Nothing really, spectacular. It does have just USB. It does not have USB-C. So that is another thing about this. So this is just a typical traditional type of clipper style, and it is very light. I will say that it is matte. It's not shiny or anything like that. So that's the design of this clipper. Not that bad. Click lever is kind of cool, not bad at all. I felt other ones that are more fluid, but it's okay. It's really not that bad. All right, so this is short, stout, stocky, like buff build, but just small. You know what I mean? Like this thing's like one of those bodybuilders. This is like what the Saber 2 reminds me of. It has the gold, nice style, gold matte finish. It still has that lever. They basically almost have the same type of lever. The battery, the LED3, 3 LED battery indicator. It does have like the names of it, but you really can't see it due to the gold. It does have USB-C, so I'm not mad at that. And the lever is better. Nah, I'll say it's about the same. But this is all metal body. This is heavier than the Rebel. So that right there, when it comes to just the design and everything like that, to me, it really depends on you, which one that you really like. You got the traditional style, you have the short. Now I have huge hands, so like this just fits just right, to be honest. I wish it had a little bit more of a length, but it's fine, especially with the weight that it has. The next section, we are going to talk about these blades. Let's talk about these blades real quick. I have the gold Vapor blade on the Rebel. Definitely like this blade. It's one of the best all-around blades. A lot of people like it. They like it between, the taper blade and just the fade blade. This has become one of the most popular blades a lot of people are getting. So Vapor blade has, to me, one of the top 3 blades out right now that a lot of people like. And now Stylecraft has this Echo blade. The interesting thing about this Echo blade is that this thing, it has a crazy loud crunch noise, and it has a shallow tooth cutter, and honestly, it does crunch like crazy, to be honest. So if you really like to hear the noise as you're cutting, to hear that crunch, knowing where you're at, this is definitely the one you're probably going to pick up compared to this one. But not much difference, like the style and design of the blade in itself, like shape wise, but this one you can hear the crunch, this one you cannot, but almost basically the same. So that's what you have for the blades. Let's get down to the performance. How well do these things perform? I did rate them, and I honestly will have to say the Rebels, never had a problem with the Rebels. They cut well. Some people don't like the sound of them. I don't mind it. When it comes to performance though, they perform very well. Takedown ball, great for blending, great for fading. I'll put it ball lines in with this. And honestly, when it comes to the performance of these, same thing. Honestly, the more and more I use it, the more and more I'm starting to like it. Even the more I do like the weight, I do like the balance, how well it really works. So when it comes to performance, it's basically a tie. If anything, I gave the Rebel a 5. I gave the Saber 2.0 a 4.9, just because of that one time when I first had it. But other than that, man, it actually really is starting to perform even better than I thought it would. So the Saber 2s, man, if I knew that never happened to me, you'll probably easily give this a 5. Not bad at all. When it comes to how these things are, they're almost basically tied. Now, on a point scale, I'll be honest with you, point scale, and when it comes down to it, the Rebel's going to win. Through the price range, power is basically the same, but the runtime is a lot better. The packaging, the only downfall is that it is just USB. It's not USB-C. That's where this wins. The weight of it, I actually like how this feels in hand better. This is actually quieter compared to this. So this kind of does feel more premium, but when it comes to a point, like just a point scale, I can see the Rebel winning probably by like 1 or 2 points. But I'm not going to do much of a point scale. I really just basically gave y'all enough information to let you see which one is the one that you want to pick. But for me, which one did I pick out of these two? I'm going to have to say the Saber 2.0. Definitely pick this one up a little bit more than my Rebel. I do like how it cuts. Like I said, I like something that has a little bit more weight to it, and it is quieter, and it cuts basically almost the same as this, but you get that crunch sound with these. So that's my comparison. Let me know what y'all think. Which one are y'all going to pick? Clearly the specs, when it comes to everything all around, the Rebel's going to win, but just based off of just personal use, personal opinion, not just because of specs, I'm definitely picking the Saber 2. I know the price range is crazy different, but I honestly would not be upset still purchasing this over this. Now, here's the thing. Either way, if you use my discount code CONCISE15, you will save yourself some money. So if you need something that's going to be well in your budget, hands down still pick up the Rebel, still one of the greatest clippers out there right now. But if you do have a little bit more to spend, you probably won't be mad at this either. So that's what I have to say about this comparison. Let me know in the comments which one would you pick out of these two and why. So thank you all for watching. I will be talking about another comparison right after this video. It is going to be the new color wave from the Low Pro FX1 edition. So let's see what I have to say about these in the next video. Make sure you guys put that notification bell on, and of course make sure you guys are subscribed already. So I'll see you on the next one. Be blessed.
CTB. You know who it is.